What is going on, guys? I know it was a crazy opening day of the legal tampering period, and Jets fans spent it pulling their hair out. I know we've had dozens of live streams going for an eternity, but if you have a job or you love your family and you weren't able to keep up with it all, I got you covered. And if you appreciate it, a thumbs up is an easy way to show it. So first things first, at the time of this recording, 9 p.m. on Monday night, no, we do not have multiple source confirmations yet on the Aaron Rodgers situation. Obviously, Trey Wingo tweeted it out Monday afternoon that Aaron Rodgers to the Jets is done. Now, I'll say this for Trey Wingo. People are acting like Trey Wingo is some sort of random dude. Trey Wingo has 1 million followers on Twitter because he's been in the business longer than I've been alive, and he already had credible reporting on the situation. Wingo and Rossini were the two reporters who were all over the Jets' initial communications and then following meeting with Aaron Rodgers. So Trey Wingo's tweet gets me 85, 90% there, but we're going to wait for multiple source confirmation. At least I am, until I fully pop the champagne on Aaron Rodgers being a Jet. Now, we know Quincy Williams re-signed on Sunday. He's back 3 years, $18 million. Mike White, we lose him to division rival Miami Dolphins. He gets a 2-year deal down in Miami worth up to $16 million. Perfect spot for him. That's where he's from. Good for him. Greg Zuerlein, easiest decision of the offseason, right? Pay whatever it costs, probably $3 million on a 1-year deal, something like that. But he's going to be kicking for the Jets in 2023, and he had the best season the Jets kicker has had in 5 or 6 years. So good on the Jets for not overthinking that one. Now, if we look at some of the other positions of potential need and the landscape of those markets, man, free agency is just pricier and pricier every year. Tremaine Edmonds, we talked about the Jets maybe being in the linebacker market. Well, now that they signed Quincy Williams, Tremaine Edmonds got $70 million. My goodness. Safety, also pricey. Jesse Bates, who is a popular Jets target, $23 million in year one, a contract totaling $60 million. Insane. His teammate Von Bell gets the bag to go down to Carolina. So CJ Gardner-Johnson is the lone sort of big ticket item at the safety position. Offensive tackle, crazy numbers too. The two best veterans on the market, in my opinion, already got signed: Jawan Taylor and Mike McGlinchey, both $18 to $20 million on a per year basis. Dwayne Brown, even though he's 38 going on 39, getting $10, $11 million now looks like a steal. So I think the Jets are going to be really judicious in free agency and bank on keeping that 13th overall pick, because that's going to have to be a key starter year one. I still hope it's on the offensive line. Now, we know that Sauce Gardner referenced it being package deals all over when Aaron Rodgers comes to the Jets, and Diana Rossini actually reported that they were getting reports from other agents of different players saying they wanted to know what Aaron Rodgers was going to do before they made their decision. So some names to watch for me are Allen Lazard, of course, we've talked about a ton, who is a big body, prototypical Z receiver, young, been durable the past 2 years, but honestly, I think he's probably going to get more money than he's worth. That's just the nature of the wide receiver market. I think if Lazard comes here, he's wide receiver 3. So if Rodgers loves the idea of it, fine. But just Lazard by himself, I don't know how much better that makes you. Now, Adam Thielen's interesting. Adam Thielen has lost a step, but the last 2 years, he's got more yards than Corey Davis, 700 yards the last 2 years, been fairly durable, solid hands on third down and in the red zone are something this team could really need. Obviously, him and Rodgers are close. So if you want Thielen to come in and be your number 2 wide receiver and you think he's going to get 900 yards, you'll probably be disappointed. But if he's going to come in on a cheap 1-year deal, be your wide receiver 3 or 4, I think he could add some value to this football team. Randall Cobb, depth though, number 5 receiver, backup slot for a cheap vet minimum deal if he wants to follow Aaron Rodgers to Green Bay. Basically, the only reason Cobb was back in the NFL last year was because Rodgers wanted him back. So maybe he has a spot on the bottom of the Jets wide receiver room. That is it. It's free agency. Hopefully we have some more news. I'm going to go live later today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you are new. And go Jets.